Hello friends, in my this video I am going to discuss another interesting lead code problem, that is problem number 1232, and the problem name is or title is check if it is a straight line or not. So the problem statement says you are given an array coordinates, okay, coordinate of I equal to x y, okay, x coordinate and y coordinate, like that one array of coordinates are given, okay, where x y, this pair is representing the coordinate of a point. Obviously you know that in Cartesian coordinate we require xy, in polar coordinate we require r theta. These basic concepts I hope you know this, okay. And you have to check if these points make a straight line in the xy plane or not. Like here, suppose example, you consider here diagram is given 1 2 2 3 3 4 4 5 5 6 6 7, all are making all these points on the Cartesian coordinate are falling on a particular same straight line, so that it is forming one straight line, so output should be true. Else if it is not forming a straight line, output should be false. Okay, so that is boolean output we have to give. So suppose here sample test case is given, input coordinates are 1 2 2 3 3 4 4 5 5 6 6 7. So if you perform in graph paper, or if you can check simply from the plot itself, it is falling on the same straight line, so output should be true. Like that, here one example, 1 1 2 2 3 4 4 5 5 6 7 7. So from the position of the point itself, it is clear that it is not forming a straight line, and you can check by mathematical straight line approach also, you will get output as false. Now we have to do the code, and here some constants are given, you can check that. So what is the basic algorithm we can follow? See, it's simple. What we are going to do first, see, you try to understand the input. The input is basically one matrix, okay. So basically there are n number of rows, but the number of columns will be only two. The first column of the matrix will represent basically x coordinate, and the second column of the matrix will basically represent the y coordinate of the points which are situated on the Cartesian plane. Now what I will do first, I will first take all the x coordinates of the points which are given in the input array in one array list, and all the y coordinates of the points I will take in another array list. Okay, so that here I have written the code. See, class solution, then public boolean check straight line int to a matrix symbol, then coordinates. Okay, check straight line is our function name, and int coordinates is basically we are passing this matrix through our the function check straight line. Then we are creating two array list, or basically list, we can say. You can use, if you want, you can use linked list also. Okay, so array list integer a equal to new array list integer, and array list integer b equal to new array list integer. So basically a array list will store all the x coordinates of the point, and b array list will store basically all the y coordinates of the point. Then we are extracting all the x coordinates of the point, and if you take the sample test case itself, see, 1 2 1 is basically x coordinate of this point, right? Suppose for 2 3 2 is basically x coordinate, 3 4 3 is basically x coordinate. So what is the general way we can say? That is first column is basically x coordinate, right? First column element. So for int I equal to 0, I less than coordinates dot length I plus plus a dot add coordinates of I 0. So that basically all the first all the elements of the first column of the input matrix we are extracting in the a array list. So basically a array list will store all the x coordinates of the point. Similarly, this b array list is used to store all the coordinates y coordinates. So that what I will do, same code only, just here I will write b dot add coordinates of I 1. Why? Because the second column is basically storing all the y coordinates of the point, right? So basically here 1 we have to put. Then int cg equal to 0 I have taken like this. Now what algorithm, after keeping all the x coordinates in one array and all the y coordinates in another array, what we can do? Very simple, we will calculate the m, or we can say slope. Okay, slope, how you calculate between 2 points? Suppose y1 x1 y1 and x2 y2 is given to you. Simple, y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1, or y1 minus y2 by x1 minus x2. That's all. We are going to calculate that, and then we are going to use that formula, y minus y1 equal to m into x minus x1. We are going to check that for all the cases whether it is satisfying or not. If it is satisfied, then we are going to print yes, though all the points are on a straight line, otherwise not. So basically later I will come to this if part, just you just consider this else part first. So what I have done, double m equal to b dot get of 0 minus b dot get of 1 by a dot get of 0 minus a dot get of 1. What I have done here, simple, y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1, and I have taken double data type. Why? Because that may not be integer. There is no necessary that will be integer. There is no surety. So that I am taking in double. Okay. Now in temp equal to 0, then I will go through all of my inputs. That is for int I equal to 0, I less than a dot size I plus plus. If you see the formula, b dot get of I. So basically this is y minus y1, that is b dot get of 0, not equal to m into a dot get of I. A dot get of I is basically here acting like x minus a dot get of 0. A dot get of 0 is acting like x1. So if y minus y1 is not equal to m minus a x1, then if not equal to condition satisfied, that means what? Those are not situated on this same straight line. So we are going to increment temp plus plus. Okay, here we have defined already temp equal to 0, and if temp equal to 0, that means all the points are satisfying this condition. Y minus y1 equal to m into x minus x1 is satisfied for all the cases. That means all the points are on the same straight line. So if temp equal to 0, we have to return true, else return false. That's all. But there is one problem. It may happen that the first 2 points, that is first 2 x coordinates of my input, are same only. Suppose 2 comma 3, another point is 2 comma 4. In that case, what will happen? If you do a dot get of 0 minus a dot get of 1, then in that case 2 same x coordinates will be subtracted. You will get result as 0. Then something by 0 you will get arithmetic exception. Then you have to write some part of the code which will handle the exception, not try catch. Rather what we will do, we will do like this: if a dot get of 0 equal to a dot get of 1, that is if first 2 x coordinates same. Now tell me, just try to visualize, if 2 x coordinates are same, then for all the rest of the points also the x coordinates should be same only, otherwise those will not locate on the same straight line. Let me go to paint and show you. Just try to understand what I am telling. See, suppose here one of my x coordinate is there. Suppose this is x1 y1, and here suppose this is x2 y2, right? Sorry, x1 y2. So this is x1 y2, and this is my point x1 y1. Now what will happen, as for these 2 particular points the x coordinate is same, so for all other points which will situate on the same straight line must have same x coordinate. That is, one vertical line has to be formed where all the x coordinates are same, then only it is going to form one straight line. So if a dot get of 0 equal to a dot get of 1, what we have stored in a array list? We have stored all the x coordinates, right? So basically if first 2 x coordinates are same, then for all other x coordinates also it should be same. So what I am checking, for int I equal to 0, I less than a dot size minus 1 I plus plus, if a dot get of I equal to a dot get of I plus 1 cg plus plus. Okay, we are going to increment on counter. And if it has to be straight line, then in that case this cg variable should increment in all cases. That means this, at the end of the execution, if all the points are locating on a same straight line, cg should be equal to a dot size minus 1. Okay, because I have initiated c as 0. If you see initiate c equal to 1, sorry, cg equal to 1, then you can write cg equal to a dot size itself. No issue in that. Whatever your choice you can do. Now if cg equal to a dot size minus 1, that means those points are located on a same vertical line, then return true, else return false. Otherwise, wherever if you locate other point, suppose other point is located here, first 2 x coordinates same and other point is here, then they are not going to form this straight line, right? So basically this is what I hope you have understood. This is if and this is else, but is for general cases. Now you can run the code. Same algorithm you can implement in your favorable language, whether that may be Java or C or C++, Python, whatever. And see here, you can check our input is this one. Points are 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, and 6, 1. And our output is true. Expected output is also true. we can submit this simply, and we can get some statistics and what are the next possible challenges. And here you can see the status accepted. Okay, so basically here you can check 2 milliseconds faster than 18.08% of Java Online submission. That means there some more optimization can be done in this particular problem. If you want, you can try with that also. Okay, this is all for my this video. Thank you for watching.